Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So the WBC ordered some really good fights at the WBC convention, and probably the best fight that was ordered was Shakur Stevenson versus Isaac Pitbull Cruz. I made a video talking about how great of a matchup this will be, especially considering this will be Shakur Stevenson's debut at 135, fighting against an opponent like Pitbull Cruz. Now, as soon as I heard this news, and when I made my video, I believe I talked about this. I believe I told you guys the biggest question was, will Isaac Cruz take the fight? And according to Bob Arum, the answer is no. Bob Arum, he did an interview with Fight Hype, and he said he doesn't believe Isaac Cruz is going to take this fight. He believes Isaac Cruz is going to go a different direction and fight for another vacant belt, because Isaac Cruz knows that Shakur Stevenson is too good. Bob Arum was asked if he thought that fight would happen, and this is what he said.
I don't think so. I don't think Cruz really is anxious to fight him because I don't think anybody really is anxious to fight Shakur. So I don't think that fight will happen. I think we'll probably go in a different direction for Shakur. So Cruz will probably look to fight somebody else for another sanctioning body is mandatory, and we'll do the same with Shakur. And and if the fight I'm wrong, we reached out to Sean Gibbons. Shakur, obviously will fight anybody at 135 because he's a fantastic fighter. And I don't blame Cruz for not wanting to fight him.
But if they surprise you and actually come your direction to make a fight, you're open to making the fight.
100%.
Okay, so it's possible that Bob Arum, he just may be jumping the gun. He's assuming right now, because Sean Gibbons, which is Isaac Cruz's promoter, he actually was there at the WBC convention. So while it's very possible that Isaac Cruz will turn down this fight, it's still possible that he won't as well. In fact, it could be even possible that they had something to do with this fight being ordered. But for now, that's just pure speculation until we hear what Sean Gibbons or Isaac Cruz has to say on the matter. So Bob is just assuming that Isaac Cruz is once again just going to turn down this fight because it's too tough of a challenge. And instead, he's going to look for an easier vacant belt to take. That could be the case. But you have to take what Bob Arum says with a grain of salt, because Bob has been wrong when it comes to a lot of predictions in the past, when it comes to how situations will play out. One of the most recent situations that comes to mind right now is the Wilder versus Tyson Fury mediation situation. How he said there was no way Wilder was going to win the arbitration. And I remember there were a lot of fans saying, well, Bob, he's a lawyer, so if he says that's how it's going to play out, then he must know what he's talking about. That wasn't the case. So we'll find out soon. We'll find out soon if, Isaac Cruz and Shakur Stevenson, they both want this fight. But if they both want the fight, nothing can stop the fight from happening because it's going to go to purse bid. Which means at the end of the day, this fight could end up on any network, from ESPN to PBC. So let's see. We'll find out in the next couple days what Isaac Cruz or his promoter, Sean Gibbons, has to say. Remember, Bob Arum said he already reached out to Isaac Cruz promoter, Sean Gibbons. So if we don't hear something at least in the next couple days, that's not a good sign. And that probably means that Isaac Cruz, he is going to pass up on this opportunity. Isaac Cruz, he's definitely been turning down some dangerous fights. He was offered the Michelle Rivera fight. He turned down that fight twice. And I know he was offered the Frank Martin fight and turned down that fight as well. But Isaac did say that he was interested in fighting the winner of Devin Haney versus Lomachenko. This is what his promoter said when he was at the WBC convention.
Isaac Pitbull Cruz. Yeah. We're currently, I think, number 2 behind Lomachenko. Lomachenko's the mandatory. So after Lomachenko and Haney fight, then we're in line for the winner of that fight.
So with Cruz's promoter saying that, there would be absolutely no reason for Isaac Cruz to turn down a title eliminator to fight for that same title that they're actually trying to fight for. We'll see what Team Cruz says in the next couple of days. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called Elo Deki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to elodeki.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram. Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com.
My name is Chris, and I'm all the way here from Anchorage, Alaska at Scalp Carolinas, and I'm here for my second treatment of SMP. Well, I was sitting at home one day and going over my Facebook page, and they have different, like advertisements popping up, and I saw one for SMP. And I saw some pictures of some guys, before and after, and I was looking at that, and it caught my attention. So I Googled it. SMP, nothing showed up in my area. So, I did a little more research, and all of a sudden, Scalp Carolinas popped up in the web browser. So I started watching his videos and seeing all the reaction from all the other people. We talked on the phone, we made appointments and everything. I sent him pictures, and he looked at them, and I was like, "Can you fix this?" And, he pretty much said, "No problem." My first session, he made me feel extremely comfortable. It was almost like I was talking to family. He started, and during the whole treatment, we talked and, about our families and our life, and, and things that he does and things that I do. And before I know it, the first session was over. When you see someone doing something that they love, as much as I see Enoch Glover love what he does, it shows in his work. I wouldn't point anyone in any other direction but here to North Carolina, Scalp Carolinas, to get this done.